Before we begin, I just want to say thank you all so much for 20,000 subscribers. I know I'm a bit late on this, we hit 20k a few weeks ago, but generally speaking, this is a big deal for me and my channel. It's a huge accomplishment, and so I couldn't just ignore it like I usually do, and I actually wanted to do something, like a video, in order to commemorate this moment. Also guys, it's time to unveil a brand new character design. So someone on Twitter named the Oracleful added me a while ago showing me some art they made based on my character design, and I thought, oh my god, this is really good, but I didn't really want to change it at that time. Now I'm feeling confident enough to change my character design, and so because of that, I wanted to first off say thank you to the Oracleful for making this design for me, and I'll have his Twitter in the description below. And secondarily, make sure to comment your thoughts on this new design and whether you like this one or if you want me to keep the old one. I'm gonna try this design out for about a month or so and get your guys' opinion. With so many different decks in the game, there is bound to be one deck that stands above the rest as a favorite, and for many of you that could be Burning Abyss, that could be Monarch, that could be so many different types of decks, but for me, there's a few. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time. This is actually going to be a list, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the ride. If you want more content like this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel in order to stay updated on when future videos come out, and like the video to show your support and help this video out with the algorithm. Finally, if you guys want to buy any high quality playmat or deck box, make sure to go down into the description and check out Imperium Duelist. They produce some of the highest quality playmats and deck boxes out there, and if you want a discount on your order, you can use my code BladeYGO10 at checkout for 10% off. Thank you all so much, and with that, let's begin. For the number 5 spot, I picked Danger Thunder Dragon. I can already see you typing, Blade, are you kidding me? Danger freaking Thunder Dragon. Look, I wouldn't say I'm the most casual player, but I wouldn't say I'm the most competitive one either. Although clearly, I'm a sheep. This deck holds a special place in my heart for 1, being the deck I took to YCS Pasadena and got 36th place with, and 2, how fun it is. See, usually when I pick up a meta deck, it's for competitive play, but a lot of the time, I also choose a deck specifically because it's more fun than the rest of the format. I did not like the playstyle of the Orcus variants at that time without the Sky Striker engine, and I didn't feel like any other deck suited my playstyle at that point, so I picked Danger Thunder Dragon because it was so much fun. The ability to go into Curious, into Apollosa, and then go Guard Dragon combo, and then gain so much advantage from there was incredible. That deck is something I worked on over the format until I made the inevitable switch to Sky Striker Orcus, but this deck still holds a special place in my heart, especially because it got me 36th place. Now, I'm not the type of player that has 7 different tops or whatever. I only have 1 top, and that's at the UDS Las Vegas 2019, which we'll discuss later. But because I did so well at this event, and because I got a topping record but only lost due to tiebreakers going X2, it's something I want to mention as my number 5 favorite deck of all time. Number 4, let's talk Plunder Patrol. So this deck may come out of nowhere to you as like, what? This deck just recently got support and became truly playable. Why now do you put this on your favorite deck list? I put it at number 4 because I think it's still too early to rank it up higher, but this deck is also so much fun. It's really the second pirate archetype ever created, the first being for hire, but let's not get into that. If you don't know why I love pirates so much, have you ever heard of an anime called One Piece? I'm a huge One Piece fan. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite anime of all time, and because of this, that immediately makes Plunder more enjoyable for me. Even ignoring that, Plunder Patrol has one of the most fun playstyles I've ever used. The idea of a mid-range strategy this sticky and the ability to convert all your resources into different forms of disruptions makes this deck's capability of putting 3 to 4 disruptions out every single turn super consistent, with 2 forms of disruption in the extra deck in the form of List Bliss, and Moerk, and the final one against spell and trap decks being Bran. The deck can be very aggressive, the deck can play it much slower depending on the matchup. It's such a versatile deck, but the way the deck works makes it so much more enjoyable. Coming in at number 3, this one you guys should all expect to be on the list if you knew about my top. Here comes Salamangreat, and you may be surprised that's this low, but let's talk about Salamangreat for a second. Traditionally, a deck like this wouldn't hold such a special place for my heart if it weren't for one reason: my UDS top. The idea that Salamangreat could play with one card and consistently end on 4 disruptions made me love the deck and the theory behind it, and that's why I committed to the deck for the UDS. Regardless, Salamangreat is definitely my number 3 pick. Number 2, and I don't know if this is going to come as a shock, and number 1 is definitely going to come as a shock, but we have Synchron. Oh my god, I love this archetype. I grew up on 5Ds and I was a 5Ds kid, but that does not change it being my number 2 pick. For example, when Junk Speeder came out, I was so hyped. I was trying to break that card, but it just wasn't as good as I thought it'd be. But coming in at number 1, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck of all time, Metal Foes. ¿Por qué, mi amigo? Metal Foes is the first deck I ever used in a competitive tournament. The variant, Metal Foes ABC. Remember, this is a time period where I didn't really have like money to spend on cards. I had like some, but I needed to pick something more budget and work my way up over time. And so Metal Foes was the first big option. Fortunately, the ABC structure deck came out, and so I picked up the ABC structure deck as well. But for some reason, my 14-year-old head said, I want to pick up Metal Foes. And that's what I did. It was a really cool deck. I also had some spice in the form of Gofu, where I'd summon Gofu, get more value, and then I could synchro for something like Crimson Blader or Ignister Prominence. I could not afford Omega at the time because it was like $50, but the deck was just so much fun. After this period, I went and actually played a pure Metal Foes strategy, which I still loved. I have so many fond memories of playing Metal Foes in my first tournaments and winning my first tournament, and just, oh, I love it so much. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you all so much for 20,000 subscribers. Seriously, it means the world to me, and hopefully you learned more about me from watching this video. Thank you all so much, and with that, I hope to see you soon.